What's going on, family? Listen, sometimes we do in the fragrance community, we do blind buys that we kind of know or at least have some idea of what we're getting into. I want to tell you about a blind buy. Really, it was a blind gift that was given that was based upon something I had requested. And I'll tell you how that turned out. Stick around. All right, so welcome back to SmellGoodz. My name is Kevin. This channel is dedicated to my journey as a fragrance collector as I am sampling, smelling, building my collection of colognes and fragrances, and inviting you along for the journey with my reviews, things of that nature, completely open and honest of what I feel about particular fragrances. So if this is what you enjoy, if this is content that you're interested in, do me a favor, hit that like, hit that subscribe, request notifications, and share. And then make sure you meet me down in the comments. So definitely let me know what your thoughts are. If there's something else that's out there that maybe I should check into, and what your thoughts are on the particular fragrance that I've got today. All right, so this one is, well, let me tell you the story about it. So my wife and I, we've been married for, as of this video, about 28 years. Well, not about, we've been married for 28 years. And as I've been moving into this fragrance collecting space, this is kind of my hobby, my thing that I'm really interested in and loving to do. I have a list, we have a shared drive of kind of like the things that we want as far as potential gifts, just to give each other ideas. That way there's no guessing or what have you, right? And so on my list are a bunch of colognes, both the designers, niche, and cologne houses that I'm interested in and wanting to pick up at some point. And so on my list, I had a particular fragrance, and my wife was like, cool, anniversary time, I'll get you one of those fragrances. Well, on my list, what I thought I had, that's where the problem was. What I thought I had was Mercedes-Benz Club Black. That's what I thought I had. I've smelled it before, great fragrance, something that, you know, in the fragrance community, a lot of people will point to and say it's a good one, especially coming from the Mercedes-Benz line. That's what I thought I had. Instead, I did not have that. I had written something or typed out something called Mercedes-Benz Club Select. Don't think that actually exists, but that kind of precipitated what I got. So what I got was Mercedes-Benz, there I go with that club again, but Mercedes-Benz Select. All right, so this is the Mercedes-Benz Select that I got. Got the Mercedes-Benz logo on top and on bottom. And so let's talk about what this is. So really quick, just as far as the bottle and everything, it's a nice heavy bottle. It's not a cheap bottle. It's not a light bottle. It's a nice heavy glass bottle. In fact, a couple of days before I filmed this, before I'm filming this, it took a tumble along with a couple of other things, took a tumble off of my shelf, and it didn't crack or anything of that nature. I did lose a bottle. One of the soldiers did go home, but it was almost gone anyway. But so nice bottle. I'm not too fond of the cap though. The cap, it snaps in place. It's holding right now, but you see I've got my hand under it just because it doesn't feel that sturdy to me. And if you hear that top there where the atomizer is, it shifts and clicks and what have you. Doesn't feel like that's put together too well. But that's not what we're really here for. That's not necessarily a bad thing. But this is good atomizer. Let me cover my mic there. Decent atomizer. But when I smelled this, what I immediately picked up on, this reminded me of Mont Blanc Explorer. And if you know about Mont Blanc Explorer is in that Creed Aventus DNA kind of family, kind of third cousin, if you will, in that space. And so this immediately was like, okay, this reminds me almost exactly of Mont Blanc Explorer when you first spray it. So I was like, okay, this might work. This might be a good one just to have as another one, because I've got the Explorer, I've got the Cedrat Boise, and I've got a little of the Creed still in a little decant. So cool. So, but I sprayed it on. Doesn't have a lot of projection, and I tend to be an oversprayer, so it doesn't have a lot of projection, doesn't have a lot of that scent bubble when I spray, and it's not me going nose flying to it. It's really just, it doesn't produce that. It doesn't really produce too well off of skin. Off of clothes, it does a little better. I'm getting maybe about an hour on it, right? As far as on skin, I'm getting maybe 3 to 4 hours on a good day. As far as what it stays on with skin. So the smell is amazing. I like the smell. The performance though is where it's kind of lacking for me. It doesn't really have the performance that I would want or expect. Well, not necessarily expect, but what I would really want out of a bottle of cologne. But again, I'm not necessarily looking for everything to be a beast and last 12 hours and you smell me for, 300 yards away. I'm not looking for that. But do want that when I spray it on, it doesn't dissipate within a matter of moments, right? So smells good, projections not so great. Price though, price is not bad. I mean, this, and what I'm using this for, you can see I've kind of got a dent in it so far. What I'm using this for right now is more for, this is a gym scent for me. This is a running to get groceries scent for me. This is an easy reach just to kind of grab something when I'm not, when I'm running out to do whatever. I'm not really concerned about what I'm fully smelling like. I'm just want to throw something on to just have some type of aura around me. So that's what this is for. Is it something that when I run out, I will replace? Probably not. But like I said, it's a good one just for grabbing to, run to the store real quick or go put gas in the car, something of that nature. Not something I would really put a whole lot of effort into finding. If you find it at one of the discounters or in like your Ross or TJ Maxx for, somewhere $20, $25, and it fits kind of what you want it to do, as far as being that easy reach every day, kind of just running errands in, not a bad thing, but not something I would really showcase or have as part of my collection. So, but it's a blind buy that was unexpected, unintentional, that turned out okay as far as the scent, not too great as far as the performance. So that's it for this one. Let me know kind of your thoughts. If you've got some experience with the club again, with the Mercedes-Benz Select, if you have some experience with this or any of the other Mercedes-Benz line of colognes, let me know what you think in the comments. But do me a favor, as always, I ask that you simply stay safe, stay sane, and stay smelling good. We'll see you next time. Have a great one. Be blessed.